This is what we call a literal equation. A literal means letters, and so now this equation is full of letters. And in math, when we see letters, we assume them to be variables that represent numbers. Numbers that are not known, but still numbers nonetheless. Okay. Now that we know that these are numbers, we can use inverse operations to solve for a variable. And I'm going to say, let's solve for for b. We're going to solve for b. In order to solve for b, let's highlight it first. So that tells me where it's at. Everything on the left side of this equation has to be canceled out so that we can get b by itself. So first, what we're going to do is subtract y. The reason we subtract is because it says addition. Well, the opposite of plus is minus. So we're going to subtract y on both sides. Cancel that out right here because let's say y was 5. Well, 5 minus 5 is 0, so that would cancel. The same way y minus y cancels, it would be 0. So right here we have a, b equals, so right here we can't simplify that, and we can't say that it's 18y, right? Because this is subtraction, we're not multiplying. So since we cannot simplify that, they're not like terms, we simply write it like this. That's as simple as we can do it. Since we're solving for b, we have to think what is happening on the left-hand side. We're doing a times b, so it's multiplication. The opposite of multiplying a is dividing by a. So we have to divide both sides, the entire side, by a. Right here, that cancels out here. We divide the entire side by a, and we can just leave it like that. So b equals this entire fraction, 18 minus y divided by a. It might be tempting to want to have this as a number because we think all math solutions should have numbers, but no, right? The problem is a literal equation. A literal equation is going to have a solution that has variables in it. That's just the nature of these types of problems.